And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and it is Sunday, and you know what that means. It's time for weekly purchases, that time of the week where we investigate what came through the door via DHL, Amazon, UPS, United States Postal Service, FedEx, and of course, that old outlaw, that old cagey outlaw to the north, old Waylon Jennings, and another big week of pickups here, and a very versatile week of pickups with a lot of different stuff. So stay tuned to that in the back half, but first half, all about the housekeeping, and this week a lot of housekeeping to do. As last weekend, hopefully some of you, and I know some of you watched, we had a pretty good audience over there for my first ever Whatnot stream. Check out the link in the description below. Sign up for Whatnot. You get a free $10 for signing up. That's a heck of a deal right there. But I will have another show on May 18th. Mark your calendars, more to come on that. We will do another big giveaway over there, but May 18th will be my next Whatnot show. Gotta thank my wife, Angie. She joined in on all the fun, a lot of fun questions, a lot of stuff going on that Whatnot stream. A good time chatting with everybody, and books are sold, figures are sold, a lot going on, and we'll do it all again once again on May 18th. So I will get my show, and I'll get that inventory up in the next week or so. Make sure you bookmark me, make sure you follow along. A lot of fun over on Whatnot. The next stream, I imagine my wife Angie will probably help me out a little bit. But we might have a big return, and when I say big, it's a giant of a man. My dad, all 6'8" of him, joining for the Whatnot stream. We'll see what happens. Don't quote me totally yet, but we'll have him at least stop by for a little bit. Say hi to everybody. He's been missing from the channel. We'll check in, see how his retirement's going. Stay tuned for that. May 18th. Mark your calendars, Whatnot once again. And how about a little Patreon? Of course, it is the month of April. April's Patreon giveaway this month, the Ultimate Edition Asuka. Nobody's ready for this giveaway, but if you want to be a chance to get this giveaway, head over to the Patreon. Once again, link in the description down below. A lot going on Patreon every single day. A lot of content on this channel, as we all do know, and as you guys all do know as well. So that is a little housekeeping right there. Of course, don't forget my book, hardcover available on Barnes & Noble, softcover on, of course, Amazon. That's where I recommend to get that. It is cheaper over there. It is the complete guide to the Jakks Class Superstars series. A labor of love, if there ever was one. Almost 700 pages of content, everything and anything part of the line. All kinds of stuff going on by yours truly. And if you want an autographed copy, hit me up on instant message, Twitter, X, I guess, Instagram, whatever you want to do. But appreciate everybody. And I will have more autographed books for sale in that Whatnot stream. If you want to buy from there or you want to buy from me, whatever it works, you guys do you, as they do say as well. But now we got to dive in to the week that was on the reviews, and that'll kind of peek a little bit under the tent of what we're going to have in weekly purchases. I did get ahead on a few things here, as I do got some travel coming up the next couple of weeks. I got some work meetings going on. I got some business meetings, things like that. And then also, I believe, next weekend, I'm trying to think my days here. Next weekend, C2E2 is in Chicago. I am planning on being there on Saturday. Good friend of the channel, Jeff George, will be with me. So if you see us, come say hi. We'll be around C2E2 doing all kinds of stuff there. But then Sunday is the Kane County Toy Show. I will be at the Kane County Toy Show. Jeff will be with me as well. So come say hi to us. We'll be doing our thing, trying to find some deals, trying to find some things. We'll see what happens there. So Kane County C2E2 next week as well. A lot going on. It's a busy life. But better to be busy than not busy, I guess. Huh? Who knows? But now let's dive into what we did on the channel this week. Brand new WWE Mattel Elite 109, a little bit of a surprise. I figured this would be here maybe in a week or 2 weeks, but here we are. It is here right now, so we unboxed Elite 109 on the channel. Brand new Ultimate Edition Wave. Good friend of the channel, Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and of course, Sami Zayn. Unboxed all three of those. We did Elite 108. We just finished up Elite 108, but we did Elite 108 rankings, and we unboxed the Chelsea Green Chase. Check out that video if you did miss that. Eric Bischoff Ultimate Edition. We still got to unbox the ring from the Eric Bischoff WCW ring, and we got the Monday Night Wars, or the Monday Night Raw Kane ring. So check out those videos coming up on the channel as well. Jakks Class Superstars this week, an all-timer of a 2-pack. Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, ringside collectible exclusive. A hard-to-find pack in this day and age. We unboxed it on the channel. What am I thinking? What am I doing here? Did a top 5 Dean Ambrose. No John Moxley included, just Dean Ambrose. That was the top 5 on the channel this week. Getting dangerously close to 41,000 subscribers. We'll start thinking about our next top 10 unboxing or our top 10 countdown. Stay tuned for that. Carlito, Grapplers and Gimmicks, Hastel Toys. We unboxed Carlito on the channel this week. And we got some retros in the weekly purchases as well this week. Some non-wrestling, Warduke, LJN Edition, Dungeons & Dragons from NECA. We unboxed that. G.I. Joe Scarlet, got Scarlet out of the package here. Samurai Michelangelo Space Donatello, unboxed that 2-pack from the Turtles. Been a lot of Turtle unboxings the last couple of weeks. I got like 10 more Turtle figures to unbox this weekend as well as I start working through all that kind of stuff. Make sure you're watching both YouTube channels. Make sure you're subscribing to both YouTube channels. And I should say Kyle Peterson 2.0, thanks to everybody. We did hit 4,000 subscribers last week. So over 4,000 subscribers on that channel right now. A lot of good channel stuff over there on that 2.0 channel. A lot of Todd McFarlane from the couch. And Todd, we got more about you later in this very video. Todd chimed in about every video over there. A lot of comedy. It's more of a comedy. And I'd really like to list this show. You know, every once in a while, I get negative comments. You're not going to believe this. I do. It's true. I get negative comments. And people say, why don't you just get off camera and just show the figures, do that kind of stuff? And you know what I always say? I say, there's a million channels that do that. I'm not about that. I don't want to do that. That doesn't interest me. I'm just a song and dance man at the end of the day is what I am. But I always say, I would love to label my videos, then it would confuse people. But not toy unboxing review, something like that. It's more of a, hey, it's a stop and chat. It's a talk between friends. It's a talk between us right here. That's what it is. It's almost like a talk show without a guest, I guess. Well, Todd, I know you're a guest sometimes, but it is more like a talk show. I don't know if comedy show. That may be pushing it a little much, but it's about that. It's about a lot more than just the figures. The figures are there to keep us on track with stuff, but it goes in a million directions. And a lot of you guys and gals out there that watch this, you understand that. But if you want just straight action figure stuff, no faces, no talk, no quips, no quibbles, no antidotes, things like that, there's many other channels out there that are for that and that do probably a way better job than I do. So that's what you got to do. But every once in a while you get those people in there that say that kind of stuff. And I know you'd never say that, Todd. I know. But put your shoes on. Put your shoes on. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. A little bit more Todd McFarlane here very, very shortly. But a lot going on the channel as well as we keep going on here. Possibly the worst figure of 2024. Possibly the worst figure of all time. Devil Ned Flanders Super 7 Ultimate Edition. If you missed that unboxing, oh, check it out. But make sure you don't buy that figure because I don't know anybody that's having a good experience with this one. Absolute hot garbage. And it's one of those ones I took it offline because of the twist ties and stuff. If I wouldn't have taken that one offline, if it wouldn't have been taken off, you would have saw the meltdown of all meltdowns. And I probably should have just had the camera rolling. Maybe I should just always have the camera rolling just in case going forward on those kind of things. Because absolutely the hottest of hot garbage that I've ever seen. Hottest of hot garbage. Check it out if you want to see some hardcore disappointment. King Size Homer from the same line. We did unbox that as well. Mandalorian Black Series over on Kyle Peterson 2.0. Been a heck of a long time since we unboxed the Star Wars Black Series. Black Series broke my heart in 2023. Have not recovered. Maybe this is a slow way back into my heart. I don't think so, but I did unbox that this week. Scratch Super 7 Ultimate Edition, our Turtle Tuesday over on Kyle Peterson 2.0. Did that one there. Did a wrestling unboxing on Kyle Peterson 2.0, the brand new basic Imperium set. We unboxed those over there. And then, of course, Little McFarlane from the couch, Duke Thomas, Batman, and Flash. Hot Pursuit. Hot Pursuit Flash as well. A lot of clips and shorts over there as well. A lot going on Kyle Peterson 2.0. And then, of course, Friday was the big figure hunt of the week. We did the figure hunt. You got to see me complete a goal. I took the Mark Summers physical challenge. I said, Mark, I'm going to take the physical challenge. And some people in the comments and stuff said, hey, those Ghostbuster figures aren't hard to find. I found them. Yeah, I found them between all my stores as well. But have you ever seen all 4 at the same store? A lot of people say they have. Never seen a picture of it. Never seen it. Never seen it. It's kind of like the Duke thing. Everybody's like, well, Duke's the real leader. Well, you didn't listen to what I said, and you never explained why he's a good leader. Nobody has ever said why Duke is a good leader. That's the funny thing. It's the funny thing. Once again, going on those Duke tangents. But I did complete the dream. I completed the physical challenge like an old school episode of Double Dare. I got it done. So I did do that. You saw that in the figure hunt this week. Man, a celebration. The whole family was here to witness it. It was a great time. What a time to be alive. Truly was right there. That's it, though. That's the recap. Now we got to get down to it. Let's get down to the question of the week. All right, question of the week time. And if you want to be the question of the week, make sure you put it in the comments of this very video. And you, too, could be question of the week next week in weekly purchases. But this week, I got it from good old friend of the channel, Sambro. What's the one Ultimate Edition you would like to see, and one that you think will sell like crazy. I do expect this to be wrestling related Ultimate Editions, as not Super 7, but one that I would love to see, the Steiner Brothers. Like a lot of us, let's get the Steiner Brothers. Let's get the classic Michigan jackets, the fluorescent colors. Let's get that 90s Steiner Brother goodness. I think that would be great to see. And one that would sell like hotcakes, sell just absolutely crazy, it would be the Legion of Doom. Obviously, I think the one that would sell the best would be the red shoulder pads, all that kind of stuff. Personally, give me the old school, just dark black ones back in the NWA, AWA days. Would love to see that, followed by the blue, then followed by the red. But man, at this point, I'll take any. I'll even take that gold attire in Ultimate Edition if I have to. I think those would sell like absolute crazy. Probably the best sellers that we'd ever see. We thought those USO tag teams, we thought the Outsiders tag team went crazy. I think the LOD would just surpass that. I think we would combine both of those, I think is what would happen. So many people want an LOD in their collection, and that would be quite the gateway into an LOD. So there it is. That's the question of the week. Once again, if you want to be the question of the week, put it in the comments down below. But now it's time to get down to it. Let's get down to the weekly purchases. All right, let's get down to it. Let's get down to the weekly purchases, and a big week of weekly purchases once again. Getting a little ahead on some of these videos, trying to at least, as I do have a lot of work travel the next week or two. Then, like I said, headed to Kane County Toy Show, C2E2 in Chicago next weekend. So if you see me or Jeff George running around together, come say hi to us. We'll be milling around doing our thing, looking for the deals, because we both got to get a deal once again at the end of the day. But a lot coming on and a lot getting ahead of here on the channel this week, as you'll see right here in weekly purchases. But let's start off with possibly the hottest pickup of the week, the hottest pickup of the year. Very well could be. And Todd McFarlane on the couch, everybody. Todd McFarlane. Todd, happy you're sitting here on the couch. As we've seen this week on the channel, Todd been making a beeline. Anytime I try to dive into some wrestling figures, he's up. He's zipping up like one of my dogs upstairs, and he's headed right to the shower. For some reason, wrestling videos make him want to take a hot shower. So I don't know what that's all about, Todd. Not sure what you're doing in the shower up there. But it's face melting hot, and it is really killing my water bill and heating bill as well, Todd. So we're going to have to talk about that. No more freeloading on the couch. But Todd, I'm glad you're here. Glad to see you. You know I love you. But Todd, through the door this week, you won't believe what I got. Out of sight, out of mind. I guess I knew it was coming. I just didn't know it was coming so soon. And quite to my surprise, when I opened up the box at the doorstep, it was original Spawn Todd McFarlane 2-pack with autograph. Oh my gosh, Todd McFarlane's autograph right there. So close to the real thing, it's like being in the ring is what that is there. And Todd, I wish you'd give me an autograph. Lives on my couch, won't even give me an autograph, won't even talk to me. But one of these days I'm going to mic you up so everybody can hear your little comments over there, Todd. But so excited to have this McFarlane figure in the hand right here to unbox. Probably should have bought a regular edition to unbox and left this one on the card. But it is what it is. I might frame this one and put it right above the couch, right above where Todd sits with the autograph there. Who knows? But great to see Todd from the couch in figure form. Like I said, could be the figure of the year very easily. A lot of fun with this one. Maybe I'll get a toy couch for him. He could be chilling on the couch with his girl Rio. And it's going to be his girl now. Maybe I'll join in too. Get old Cowboy Kyle over. Who knows? But I'm excited about this. And then you can see down there, or where is it? Where is it? Where are those toes for Todd? Oh, there they are, right underneath the autograph. Right underneath the autograph, you got those two bare feet right up front. So we're ready to go. Todd's wiggling his toes in excitement right now. You stop it, Todd. Todd really getting excited about this one, as he should. He got money in his wallet for this, and he's going to enjoy just a fun review. So stay tuned to this one here on the channel in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be an all-timer. And speaking of all-timers, we did unbox Dredrick Tatum this week on the channel. Check that one out. King Size Homer as well. King Size Homer getting the unboxed treatment. Already got those ahead of time done. Watch out for the Devil Flanders, though. That's what I will say. So watch out for that one. How about a little of this? We got the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes Ultimate Edition through the door this week. Sami Zayn as well through the door. Happy to unbox those. And then we got Emmanuel Lewis, a.k.a. Webster. We got Gary Coleman, a.k.a. Arnold Drummond. We got Dylan Postel, a.k.a. Hornswoggle, a.k.a. Kevin Owens, the smallest guy around. We unboxed this week on the channel as well. Tough times for this KO Ultimate. Definitely a sad time. Definitely one that needs to be ran back. Not sure what happened there, but check out that review on the channel this week. And then, of course, Senor Money in the Bank turns into Senor Champion. Damian Priest 109 this week. Oh, did get an old jailbird himself right here. And you know, have I ever told you guys about the time I went to jail? Yes, it's true. Good old Kyle with the heart of gold. Maybe never got in trouble in his life ever. Or maybe I did have to go to jail. And maybe that jail was prison. And maybe that prison, if you watch this unboxing, you know all about it. it, I had a little bit of an adventure. Had to stay a couple of weeks in a place called, oh, I don't know, Oz. Had this guy named Adebisi after me. Had this other guy named Vern Schillinger after me. It was a tough time. I was like, guys, please leave me alone. Stop. But luckily I was saved by my friend Beecher, and Beecher took my hand and pulled me away and saved me. It was a wild time there in Oz. All the stories I could tell you. And you know, there was a film crew there the whole time. And I heard on HBO they put this show together called Oz. I need to watch that one of these days. I've heard that I have a couple of cameos in there, a couple of shower scenes. It's true, I'm in there. Better watch out though. But I'll never forget that couple of weeks I spent in Oz. So Dominic Mysterio and I, we just kind of kindred souls in a lot of ways. Kindred souls. There it is right there. And speaking of kindred souls, speaking of good friends of the channel, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, once again, don't tell Cody I was in jail. He'll defriend me. He won't be my friend anymore. I'm sure he would. Cody Heart of Gold as well. Unfortunately, this one's very much hot garbage, and check out the review if you missed this. Had some struggles with this. I usually don't have struggles with Mattel figures. This one I struggled with pretty good, so check out that video. And don't forget Seth Rollins, another guy down the street. I'll actually be in Seth Rollins' backyard here in a couple of days, so shout out Davenport, Iowa. See you guys soon over there. I'll be in Davenport doing Davenport things as one does. Maybe get a workout at his wrestling camp. Maybe get some coffee from him and Becky. I'm sure they'll serve it up for me. Shinsuke Nakamura, regular edition this week. And then, of course, Bayley. Oh, Bayley, the girl with the heart of gold. New champion as well. 109 in the can right there. We unboxed all those on the channel this week, so check out those videos. But we're not done. We got some heels and faces. Always great when we get some Zombie Sailor through the door. Got the WrestleCon WrestleMania weekend exclusive Slick. Got Johnny Gargano, so we'll probably unbox these two together. Don't know if these two have ever been in the same video or even same sentence before, but we're going to break some history on the internet right there with those two through the door this week. Shout out to Zombie Sailor. Then how about this one through the door this week? Secret Empire Captain America Walmart exclusive. This was part of that Walmart collector's event in March. I had this pre-ordered. Well, this week, all of a sudden, this goes live on its website. They're just selling it. Open stock, ships in 2 days. Where my pre-order, shipping at the end of May. So I said, okay, cancel the pre-order. And bam, ordered this. Here it is 2 days later. So I don't know what Walmart's doing with that, but that's what happened right there. So I got a little Secret Empire through the door this week. And then another one that surprised me, did not know this was coming so soon, found it at Target. Once again, Todd McFarlane from the couch, full of surprises. Movie Maniacs Alice Cooper. What are we doing? One of 8,000 right here, but I did pick this week up at Target. So if you're looking for your Alice Cooper, no sign of Ozzy yet, but Alice is out there. They had like 5 or 6 of him, so I was kind of surprised to see that. So I'm going to pick it up, see what all the fuss is about, and you can too on the channel. So we got that. So there it is. That's round number 1 of weekly purchases. Now we got to do round number 2. All right, time for round number 2 of weekly purchases, and we're kicking it off with one I found at my local toy store. It is Papa Emeritus Part 2. Just recently unboxed Papa Emeritus Part 3. Check out that unboxing, probably on Patreon right now, eventually on the YouTube channel. But I already had this one, already unboxed this on the channel, but it is a 2-in-1 figure, and I always wanted to get a second one. And I did see this for $55 at my local toy store, and then I saw the aftermarket on this, well over $100 at this point. I said, boy, I better just buy this and think about what I want to do. So that's what I did, have this in my collection. Probably going to open this up to display both looks, unless I can find out a cheaper option to help my pocketbook. We'll see what happens there. But Papa through the door this week. And speaking of Super 7, I guess we'll keep the Super 7 train alive. Shout out to DJC Collectibles. Use discount code 8OFFDJC to save 8 off your entire order. I did, 8% that is. I did pick up the latest and greatest, of course, Silverhawks wave. Now, we got to remember, Super 7, a lot of issues lately with Super 7. I talked about that Devil Flanders figure. However, they're not ordering in the quantities they once did. This new Super 7 wave, some of these figures sold out immediately, not restocked, anything like that. We're going to see more of that from Super 7. So I know people like to wait for those deals. I just don't see those in our future. There'll be fewer and far between, I think, in the future. But this one, Molecular right there. Got to get old Mumbo Jumbo. Oh, everybody loves a little Mumbo Jumbo. Got Stargazer through the door as well. And then finally got Hot Wing. So more Silverhawks here. I have the entire Silverhawks collection. Have not unboxed one of them on the channel. One of these days I will get around to that. We got maybe 6-7 weeks of our Turtle Tuesday Super 7 Ultimates. After that, I might move into some Silverhawks. Maybe Gargoyles, still have to unbox those. We'll do something like that over on Kyle Peterson 2.0. So make sure you're subscribing to that second YouTube channel. A lot of video, a lot of overflow videos over there every single day. And we weren't done with DJC Collectibles. The old Psylocke Wolverine 2-pack coming in hot this week. I'm here for that. Always love a new Wolverine figure. You know me, my favorite of all time is Wolverine. But we're not done there. Got another one. The one I was missing from Haulathon, I thought I already had it, but I didn't. And then I had to go back and got it. Luckily, it was an easy one to find. It is the Elite Guard, or the Foot Ninja Classic Colors right here. So the last one I was missing from the Turtle Haulathon. Just looking for that Broadway, the old Silver Falcon. Haven't seen him around yet. I'm not really too concerned about it. I'm sure we'll pick him up in the next couple of weeks. But happy to have the Turtle Haulathon over with. Then my local toy store, I picked this one up. And this is one of those lines that I always wanted to collect, but at the time, didn't have the finances to collect it. You know, you had to pick and choose. And I still have to pick and choose like a lot of us do. So it was one that always admired from afar. But this week I saw it on sale for under $20. I said, you know what? I need to be hanging with Dr. Z. And if you don't know about hanging with Dr. Z, man, you're missing out. But I needed a little Dr. Zaius in my collection here. Dr. Zaius. It was time to get him in my collection. Would love to get Cornelius and the Gorilla Soldier. I think they're out of my price point, though, I think on the aftermarket. But Dr. Z coming in hot this week. I'm all about Dr. Z. Like I said, look up good doctor out there. He'll make you laugh. He'll make you laugh. There it is right there. And I guess we'll end this weekly purchase with the way we began, Todd. I know you like this in your pocketbook. He's giving me one of these with some cash, except once again, the cash is in his toes. So he's doing this with his toes. It's a wild move. Dare I say a power move once again from Todd from the couch. But we're coming in hot this week. Got this one at my local Target. This is the only one I saw, but I picked it up. It is Aquaman. It's like Super Friends Aquaman back in the day. I'm here for this all day long. This is the Aquaman I always remember. This is the one I always wanted to punch in the face. But looking very good here. I'm happy to get this in the collection. Not sure about this little creature he's with here. I don't know if I can co-sign on him. He's probably going to get a hard time in the unboxing, so stay tuned to that unboxing soon. But we're not done with the sea, my friends. The seas were angry, and they got Aquaman. And Aquaman took a big jump into the future in the 90s with an Aquaman I did not want to punch in the face. Part of the Plastic Man Build-A-Figure Justice League wave, which I did get from the McFarlane Toy Store, Todd. Yes, I went straight to your store and got this one. Could you get me a discount code? Could you help me out a little bit? I think I used like MTS10 or something like that, save 10%, but can we get a see you later, save 15%? He said, absolutely not, and he shook his big toe at me. Another power move from the couch. Todd full of power moves today. But this was Aquaman in the 90s that stepped it up. He grew his hair long, grew a beard, got a hook on his hand. Man, he's meant for business right there. So the Tale of Two Aquaman, and then, of course, the Tale of Two Green Lanterns. I'm a Hal Jordan guy, never going to be a Guy Gardner guy. John Stewart, somewhere in the middle for me. But another John Stewart. We get so many John Stewart figures. It's absolutely crazy. Give me the Hal Jordans. Give me the Hals. But then we do get the blue Superman, Project Superman, is that what he's called? There's a red one that's the Platinum Edition, and we'll see if I can chase down all the Platinums from this wave. We'll see what happens there. Really like this one a lot more than I thought I would. It's not necessarily my most iconic Batman, but it is definitely iconic, especially in the toy days of the 80s and early 90s. It is Batman, so Batman in this wave as well. We're here for that, and we're not done with Batman goodness. Did get this at GameStop. I had like a $2 coupon plus my $5 monthly coupon, so I completed this set of the New Adventures of Batman with Batgirl. Very small figure right here, as you guys can see, but now I got this entire wave. Once again, unboxing these on Kyle Peterson 2.0. Make sure you subscribe to that one. And now we go back to Todd McFarlane and his bread and butter. Yes, you heard it here. We got Spawn, of course. We got the Black Panther tribute version of Spawn here. Got that one through the door. And then we did get Hellspawn right here. Another throwback figure, a little tribute to a past one, celebrating all the years of Spawn. 30 years of Spawn. Gosh, I can't believe Spawn and I are the same years old. It's crazy. 30 years. Who knew we were on the planet that long? And then we did get the old Commando Spawn. We'll call him Anime Edition. Not sure on this one either. And I'm not a big fan of the packaging on these, but it is very McFarlane throwback to back in the day. But give me a Malebolgia, Todd. What are we doing? What's the hang up on the big giant Malebolgia figure? That's what I need. I need that big giant figure. Somebody get me that. And Todd, you're that somebody. Let's get that done. But not in the cards, at least not yet. But a lot in the cards here today, as you guys can see. Another big week of weekly purchases. Look to all this stuff the next couple of weeks on both channels as we try to get unboxed all on this stuff, as we usually do here, of course, on this channel. And like I said, busy times ahead the next couple of weeks, but a lot of videos, a lot of content. The hardest working man in the YouTube game, I guess. Once again, like a young James Brown over here, putting out the content between two channels, 4 videos every single day. Can you believe it? How can I keep that pace up? I can't keep it up forever, guys. Enjoy it while you can. That's what I will say. So there it is. right there. Another week of weekly purchases. What did you pick up? What did you grab this week? Anything good? Did you get a Todd McFarlane without shoes figure too? Well, let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day. And of course, Patreon members, you get everything early. You get all the glamour shots early. You get the pizza reviews. You get the dog stuff. You get the monthly Q&As, which I'm due for. I'll get that filmed this week as well. You also get the monthly giveaway, which is Asuka this week. So check out the Patreon, support the channel, as I always do say. A lot going on over there every single day. And then ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget Barnes & Noble and Amazon, my book, The Complete Guide to the Jakks Classic Superstars series, just shy of 700 pages. Appreciate all the support on the book. Then if you want to follow along over on social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So you know what I'm doing? I'm rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling my way to Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch's house.